every time that we see solving an equation, we have to find what's the value of x. All right, so let's write down x plus 6 equals 14. Okay, I want to work out what is x, and I've got to add 6 that is bothering me. What is the opposite of adding 6? As you know, the opposite of adding 6 is take away 6. And what I do on the left, I have to do it on the right to keep the balance. 6 take away 6 is 0, so I've just got x on the left, and 14 take away 6 is 8. So the answer is 8. X equals 8. Also, as you can see, you can think, okay, what do I have to add to 6 to get to 14? And as you can see, it's 8. Now, question number 7. It says, find the missing terms. So we've got here one term and here the other term. Okay, first of all, let's write down the sequence. 5, 8, one number that we don't know, 14, and one number that we don't know. Okay, that one is a linear sequence. So if we've got a linear sequence, we have to add or subtract the same amount. All right. In this case, we have to add the same amount. As you can see, what do you have to add to 5 to get to 8? So 6, 7, 8, so you have to add 3. Therefore, what do you have to add to 8 to get to the next number? We know that my rule is add 3, so 8 plus 3 is going to be 11. 11 plus 3 is going to be 14, and 14 plus 3 is going to be 17. Okay, that's one way. Another way could be, this is my sequence, yeah. Okay, we have to add, sorry, so we have to add one quantity here, and then we have to add the same quantity to get to the other number. But we know that the difference between these two numbers, let me write it down again, the difference between these two numbers, in this case, what's the difference between 14 and 8? So 14 take away 8 is 6. Yeah, so when they ask you what's the difference, it's the same as take away. Or you can think, what do I have to add to 8 to get to 14? So in this case it's 6. Okay, so this is the distance between these two numbers. So if you want to split it between two steps, that one is going to be 3 and that one is going to be 3. Therefore 8 plus 3 is going to be 11. 11 plus 3 is 14. Now we know the term-to-term rule because it's add 3, and we can work out the next term in my sequence, which is 14 plus 3, 17. Perfect. Question number 8. It says expand. Okay, expand means get rid of the brackets. How? Multiplying out. The same, we've got two ways. We can use, remember, when we've got a number in front of a bracket, it means times. So we've got two ways to do it. We can just multiply. All right, so 3 lots of 4x is 12x, and 3 lots of 2 is 6. Okay, this is one way. Another way, I like this way, you can say was 3 times 4x plus 2. 3 lots of 4x is 12x, and 3 lots of 2's is positive 2's is 6. So the answer is going to be 12x plus 6. Perfect. Question number 9. It says 4 kilometers, how many meters? All right, remember that 1 kilometer, so in 1 kilometer there are 1000 meters. Yeah, so for example, if this is your house and this is the park, and there is 1 kilometer from here to here. Yep, in 1 kilometer there are 1000 meters. Alright, so in 1 kilometer there are 1000 meters. So from kilometers to meters I have to multiply, as you can see, by 1000. Yeah, so 4 times 1000 is going to be 4000. So 4 kilometers are 4000 meters. And the final question, it says, what is the fifth square number? Alright, first of all we have to know what's a square number. Okay, a square number is the result of multiplying a number by itself. So every time that I multiply one number by itself, I get a square number. If I multiply a number by itself, I get a square number. For example, if I multiply 8 by itself, I get a square number. So 64 is a square number. 12 times 12, which is 144. 144 is a square number because it's the result of multiplying a number by itself. Then it says, what is the fifth square number? Alright, so we know that this one is my first square number, 4 is my second square number, 3 times 3 is 9, so 9 is my third square number, 4 times 4 is 16, so 16 is my fourth square number, so 5 times 5 is my, 25 is the answer, so 25 is my fifth square number. Also, if you want, you can draw them. So 1 is a square number. Why? Because we can draw a square around it. 4, this is 4. Can we draw a square around 4? Yes, we can. So 4 is a square number. It's another way to check, if you want to check if a number is a square number. For example, 2. Is 2 a square number? Let's try to draw a square. No, this is a rectangle, so 2 is not a square number. What about 3? Is 3 a square number? Can I draw a square around 3? No, so 3 is not a square number. What about 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I draw a square around 5? No, so 5 is not a square number. But what about 9? 9 is 3 lots of 3's. Can I draw a square around 9? Yes, I can. What? So 9 is a square number. 16 is a square number, 25 is a square number. And that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed, and send me an email if you've got any questions. Bye!